Welcome back, Chrono Troops, to more Smite Assault with your boy ChronoKitty here. Today playing the Guardian Ares. We are with a team of 3 tanks, myself included, which include Kubakarna and Nike, with 2 strong mages, both Hades and Zeus. The Hades is a diamond Hades, so I'm expecting some strong plays from our Hades. We're going against an enemy tank Guardian Kuzenbo with 3 mages, Morgan Le Fay, Yao Kong, and Kukulkan, with the Hunter Scotty. My team doesn't have a Hunter, so taking objectives is going to be difficult. We definitely have the defense and crowd control down based on our god, I was gonna say picks, but don't really pick them. They're kind of just given to us. They're random gods in Assault. But based on those gods, we have much stronger crowd control. So we are going to be really much better at defending and engage than the enemy, although they are going to be much better at taking objectives. And I'm also assuming perhaps even getting kills than most of us on my team. But hopefully we can change that a little bit. Normally when I play Ares, I kind of wait to go up with wave. I wait for all the shenanigans, all the jumping and all the dancing and all the throwing the global emotes in the air to finish up, and then I kind of go up and wait. I don't think they... Oh, there's the fight. The fight's going on right now. I need to go, and that's what I was hoping to not happen. And already we are... Oh, we got a kill on this Scotty with the assistance of the Hades. And unfortunately, Kuzenbo is a more tankier of a god, so he is going to get away. Let's see if I can get some chains on him. Don't want to enter tower for it, but I do want to get those chains and my fire ability off so that I can do as much damage to them as possible. We're kind of punishing them for pushing up, and then also the early switcheroo. That's why I normally don't jump and kind of mess around with the enemy team when there's when they start doing it, because oftentimes it just leads to the old bamboozle, the old trick, and they go ahead and they get a free kill on you or one of your allies, and that's never fun. And so, I mean, it's when you do it, it's not a good feeling because you've tricked them, and when they do it, you just feel silly for being tricked. The enemy is dropping their global emotes. Since we have already had our engage, I do not feel bad at all about going for the engage now. It's my team's job to finish off the minions, so I'm just going to do as much as I can do to pressure out the enemy team and do as much damage to them. Ares is one of my favorite guardians. I have a lot of favorite guardians. He is one of my favorite guardians because he is not only very tanky, but he also can do a lot of damage as well by being tanky. That's his passive. That's what his passive is all about. Every time he goes with a aura item, he gets 30 additional magic power. So if you stack a lot of aura items, you are going to get a lot of damage out of it. Potentially, you have 6 items, so 6 times 30, you can get 180 magical. Ooh, this is bad for her, and good for me. Got a kill on the Scotty, and I was able to take an early tower hit. It was a punishing tower hit. I got the Cuckoo looking for a good boop on me. He missed it, and now I can easily... Whoa, well, I do got the Whirlwind, and that is going to finish me off, sadly. I have 2 defensive items on me, one of which is currently an aura. The second Sentinel's Gift will upgrade at level 17 to either a non-aura item or an aura item, but I think you know which one we're going to go with. And now I'm going to go into just much more defense, more aura items to help get those really good auras, as well as be able to help out my team with aura items as well. My first item, Gauntlet of Thebes, is not an aura item yet. You can see my magic power is currently at 0. Once I currently get to the 75 stacks that it requires, it will then evolve into an aura item, similar in the way that Sentinel's gift can evolve as well. I'm going to go ahead and just try to do some damage here, try to save the Kumbhakarna, but I was unable to save. And the Hades and Zeus ults did so much work there and allowed us to completely turn around that fight. This is what I mean when I say that those two specific gods are really strong, and they are just combined together. The synergy of them is going to be great, because imagine a Hades being able just to wait for his pick and then grab 2, 3, 4, even 5 gods in his ult. He has them all captured. They're closing in on a small space, and then Zeus ults and then goes and does his full kit on them, and then they can just take so much more damage. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the kill there, but Zeus was. He jumped in and got the last hit on Yao Kong for the finish. That's exactly what I want them to do. As the tank, I'm kind of going in, kind of messing with the enemy, trying to keep them from getting to my allies and making plays, trying to make good position so that, wow, that was double abilities on me there from the Morgan Le Fay and also the Scotty. I was slip sliding and running in a direction I didn't want to go. I got some good chains there, and I dropped Morgan Le Fay half-life, so much so that she and Zeus got the finish on her, so much so that she had to ult to try to get out of it and then do some retaliation damage to push me back. And then our Hades is going in. This is a crazy game. And now I'm going to get the finish on the Kuzenbo and the finish on the Kukulkan. The enemy team is still here. We're still behind enemy lines. We're between their 2 towers, but we're doing everything we can. Kumbhakarna is with me, but I am here as well. Let's see if we can get some good kills. That might be a kill right there. That is a finish by the Zeus. And then now Yao Kong is pushed back. We can now safely walk back to the tower while our minions are up, and then take it down, and then be ready for the next fight. Oh, hi, Morgan Le Fay. You are in the wrong position. I easily juked her knockup. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull her back to the team. Anybody there to finish? No one was there to finish, unfortunately. And then now the Nike has to ult and get out. I think she was trying to make something happen there. Unfortunately, she was not. I'm going to go ahead and just burn Kuzenbo down. And that was some good damage on him. It'll be much more damage once I get fully stacked. As you can see, Gauntlet of the Thieves is now stacked, and I now have 30 magical damage that I can utilize in addition to my existing abilities. I'll go ahead and chain and fire Kuzenbo, but he is CC immune in his ult, which is why he ulted there. He didn't want to take the extra damage that he would have taken if I kept him chains and my team was able to collapse on him a little more. So really good on him for doing it, but because he was out of position, I was able to first get those chains off, and that forced him to ult. Now he can't use his ult to get a kill. So really good team play by my team, sensing that that was a good move to do. Unfortunately, our Nike has gone down, but the Kuzenbo is really low. He's just taking so much damage. He is a basic attack, not from me, maybe from one of my allies down, from going down. I was able to do a lot of damage to him, but it just wasn't enough. Let's see if I can go in here, and no, I was not. But I can take a few tower hits at this time. I'm going to just go ahead and try to... Ooh, and then my team's stuck. Let's see what if I can pull them out. And unfortunately, I was not able to save him. And now I'm precarious. I'm 4-on-1ing. I'm between the towers. What am I doing here? I'm going to be probably shortly dying here. Yes, and it was the Scotty who took me down. My team backed out of tower, and then I was unable to get back to them in time. And then now the enemy team has gone back and is now picking off my team one at a time. Now it's only left up is our tanks, the Nike and the Kumakarna. I have no doubt they will be fine until the rest of us get back up, but they are taking damage trying to keep the enemy team away from our first objective. The tower that we have already taken down for them, we don't want that taken down for us, at least not quite yet. Want to keep it up as long as possible to keep them from getting the extra gold that they would get, or maybe even experience as well, from taking it down. Now that we are back up, we are going to go ahead and go into some much needed additional aura items. You notice we have the heart word up. It's going to help us with more magical protections. The gauntlet gives us magical protections and physical protections, and the void stone is going to give us magical protections, and the aura it provides is it reduces the enemies their protections, so it makes us much easier to give them to damage them with less protections. Ooh, the Scotty there barely avoided the Kubakarna. Now she's going to go down, but it's just a matter of how long it was going to take for us to take her down. Similarly, let's see if I can make anything happen here. 1, 2, and we'll miss the second, but we will still take him. Yep, we will. We will still be able to finish him off now that I have successfully built three aura items with the additional damage that Voidstone provides. We were able to easily take down the Cuckoo. He thought he could get away with his slow immunity, but it was not enough to get away from me and my chains. The Hades is ulting, so we could do a little more damage to the tower, but I don't think, unless we kill Morgan Le Fay, and unless we, let's see, does anyone see this? Come on guys, come on. Free kills here in the front line. Just take them. And no one saw that, no one was able to get them. Hades is now in, and I'm getting close to him to try to allow my auras to help him out so he can easily walk out of the Phoenix. The enemy team doing work, amazing amount of work, trying to get sweet kills and pressure us around. The Kuzenbo is doing everything he can to try to push me out and away from his teammates. The Nike went in, so now I have to go in to support her. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get a finisher of the Scotty. The Zeus did, good on him, and I'm just taking so much damage. I need to go out and kind of get back to my team. But now my team is actually up here. We are 3 up here in the Titan, and we need to go back. We have not taken the Phoenix. The Phoenix isn't even at half-life. The whole team is going back. Well, not the whole team. 2 members of the team are going back and just leaving us. They're over here dancing. They're over here just dancing by the buff. Just letting the tanks do crazy tank things while they just await, I guess, their abilities and more healing. Looks like the Zeus may have picked it up. I'm not sure. The Hades is going back, and it looks like he might be grabbing the other, and he was. So keeping the enemy team from grabbing those buffs is what their plan was all along. And that's okay. So now we have 1 tank up. We have the Nike up, who is ready to defend against the enemy, while my mages sit and wait for the perfect opportunity to use their abilities and take out one or more enemy players. Unfortunately, no, it was the Hades that went down to the Scotty. I thought they had that there. They were in a really good position. Right before I came back up, I did see that he was in very bad position. In a few more seconds, I'll have enough to buy Pridwin, which will give me much needed cooldown as well as physical and magical defense. It is one item that I have in my build that is not a aura item. Unfortunately, there are no aura items that do, well, actually there are aura items that do have cooldown, but there isn't one that gives this much cooldown and allows me to be as tanky as I am and also benefit from the protections that I have. So got to finish there, and the Kubakarna is going to get a finish on the Scotty. The Cuckoo is running away. I shredded him last time. I play Cuckoo a lot, so I'm dodging his abilities, quite easily. Let's see if we can get a grab here on the Yao Kong, and unfortunately mistimed the chain. The Yao Kong is going to dip out. I can take a lot of their hits. I don't necessarily want to, so I'll go back to my team, and then now we can easily kind of push up and then the enemy team, the rest of the enemy team doesn't come up for a few seconds, so that allows us to pressure these two very strongly. So it's just right now, although it's just me and Hades, so I'm going to go ahead and go in and push out the Yao Kong, push out the Cuckoo again, have him drop every single ability on me. He's going to miss and still die to the Hades. So excellent plays by the Hades there. He's going to go ahead and ult. He's going to get the finish on the Yao Kong. He's going to try to get some health off of the Scotty and then walk out. Unfortunately, Calder was able to finish him off. We have still not finished this Phoenix. I'm doing my best to push the enemy team out of the way, but my team is just having such a hard time finishing this Phoenix. Let's go ahead and pull out the Scotty to get that good Pridwin shield and allow me to come back in. Oh no. And I'm just slip-sliding all over because of Scotty. I did get the finish on her, surprisingly. I thought I was going to get it much earlier. The Phoenix is down now. So now, that was my objective all along, and I went down for it. Not a problem. We actually made a good amount of money in that fight, and we have enough to get the next item in our build, which is the upgraded Sentinel's Embrace from Sentinel's Gift, which now is an aura item. You'll notice we have more power now and also more physical and magical defense. I'm also going to give the aura it provides to my allies, which is protections. I think it's 80 protections. Is it 80 protections that I share with all my allies who are around me? If there are no allies around me, I only get half of those protections. And now I'm just waiting to come back up. My team is working really hard trying to keep from losing this tower. We currently are at our last tower before our Phoenix. We've taken down all the enemy's objectives except for Titan. So both their towers and Phoenix are currently down. And the enemy team really wants to take at least one more objective of ours. Unfortunately for them, though, even without me being up there, my team is really good at pressure. As we can see, we have the Cuckoo ult, and now I'm going to go ahead and try to get everyone into my ult. Is this going to be enough to finish off the Kuzenbo? I have to, unfortunately, wait for my abilities to come back up. So I'm trying to position well. Unfortunately, he is getting so much health, and now they went ahead and they also took the buff as well. I'm doing damage to both of them, the Cuckoo and the Kuzenbo, but it's not enough. My team in the back line is getting shredded by the Scotty. I do not know why. Everyone should be there to assist. I'm keeping 3 people busy right here. They need to be getting some kills good, and the Scotty went down for it. Now my team is here to assist. We should be able to get a kill, or possibly 2, or possibly 3 on them. Yao Kong is down now. The Cuckoo went ahead and slowed me, but I also have a slow Sir, and I also have a speed increase when you're chained. So unfortunately that was not enough to keep him here long enough for my allies to do much more damage to him and finish him off. This we can't do much against this Titan right now. I can take a few hits. Oh, there's the Cuckoo ult. The Nike is low. She's so low. I was standing by her to help her get some protections, but it was not enough to save her life. I need to get out now, as does Kuzenbo, although I really need a little bit of protections from a Pridwin here. I can go ahead and see if I can get to do a little more damage to Kuzenbo. He is going to ult out of my chain, so that's good. His ult is down. I now need to get out of here, but yeah, but unfortunately it was not to be. But that again is going to be alright, because I'm going to go back and come back with just a little bit more healing and a little bit more. Well, that's all I can really buy. I can buy a first tier item. I can buy maybe a second tier item. but I'm not going to be able to buy a third tier item. Yeah, I can get second tier most things. The Mail of Renewal is a strong item. I think I'm going to go with it, so I can get additional health when I kill enemies and enemy minions to help me with that much needed sustain that I'm kind of having a hard time doing. I'm kind of going in, I'm eating a lot of shit, taking a lot of damage. Anything I can do to help give me just a little bit more healing is going to be majorly beneficial. Looks like Hades really wants to pull his team back under tower so that he can, I'm assuming, ult in and potentially get a very easy strategic kill on the enemy team. I'm going to go ahead and go straight in, and I think I'm going to pull him with me. He needs that buff, so that's what he's going after. But I need to go up here and support my team, because if the rest of the team falls, then Hades sitting in the back not doing anything isn't going to really help at all. And let's go ahead and see if I can get a really good pull here, and we can. And the Zeus ulted on top of me, so he's just getting 3 damage on the enemy team. I'm getting pushed around. The Nike went down for it, unfortunately. And there's the Hades now in trying to get those sweet kills. Let me go ahead and stand next to him to see if I can help him get out. I was unable to help him get out, but I need to now leave this as well. And now the enemy team is pushing me around. Let me go ahead and try to keep them busy while my team finishes off Kuzenbo. I'll just work on just kind of pressuring them, keeping them focused on me. And my team has... What was my team doing? Are they just... I think they were running away from the Kuzenbo. But that was their opportunity to easily take him out. They eventually realized that once I came back. Now he should be a easy finish. Kuvakarna was the one to take him down. We have the ult by the Zeus yet again, but my chains are up, and that should be an easy finish on the Morgan Le Fay, and it was. Now we have the Yao Kong is the only one that's up. I could actually care a little bit less about him right now. I want Phoenix, and with Zeus, and oh, he went back anyway. So here he is. Let's see if we can pressure him back. Push him back so he's not damaging our Zeus. I'll ult to grab it into one spot. And now we... Ooh, the Cuckoo ult and the Scotty out of nowhere. And now I'm just doing my best to kind of slide away from her damage. Unfortunately, I went down for it at that moment. But now we have enough to purchase Mail of Renewal, which will give us more health as well. And bring us back just a little more tankier and a little more stronger than before in that regard. Mail of Renewal again also is not an aura item, but it is going to give us what we need right now. Our team is doing a good job of pressuring the enemy team. They're waiting for wave, coming up with wave. Our Hades has now ulted. He has 2 people in his ult. He took 2 ults right there, possibly a third. I didn't see Scotty ult, but it is possible. And now he is going to Aegis and try to walk away from him while he waits for his abilities to come back up. Although the enemy team do have him in their sights, Nike is down now, and that's just one more tank down on their way to get to Zeus. I am now up. I'm telling my team to get back, and while I get up there, my ult is now back up, so I can be much more useful in a fight. We are at tower. We are pushed back to tower. I would be surprised if they didn't. Oh, and then we have Hades coming in. Let's see if I can make anything happen here. I burned beads, so now they'll won't be available. My team, Zeus is getting damaged. Let's see if I can do anything for him. I'm getting CC'd. I'm taking ults. I don't know what more I can do for him. I've dropped my med, I've dropped my my additional protections, and I am eating all of the enemy's abilities, but at the moment they were able to take down tower for it. And Morgan Le Fay has, let's see if I can get any finish on her. I can get a finish on Morgan Le Fay with Kubakarna's big boy knock-up help. Enemy team really wants our Phoenix. I am really low. I can't take a lot of hits, but I can maybe CC the enemy team so that my team can hopefully get some finish. Right now, it is just the tanks. It is Kumbhakarna, myself, and Nike trying to push the enemy team out. And here is, yes, maybe we can make something happen here. This, unfortunately, no. I'm just taking too much damage. I might have a ton of protections, but it doesn't matter. The enemy team is just shredding through them on the daily. The Kuzenbo, now the tides have turned. He's backlining, trying to outpressure me. So I'm not working on his CCing the rest of his team. Smart move by the Kuzenbo. I would have liked to have seen that earlier. That is exactly what he needed to do on his team. But now I am up. The Hades has got himself a finish on the Yao Kong. And now we are back in the fight. We still don't have a lot of health, but we have a lot of CC by my team. And I will just work on keeping the Kuzenbo as kind of in one spot as possible. Although the Cuckoo is now here, I can now ult and get my protections from my Cridwin. And, ooh, I gotta keep my boy alive. I gotta stand in Whirlwind. I gotta keep this Kuzenbo from doing damage. And I was able to keep Kumbhakarna alive. He is back up and running. He has 1 health. He went down, and the Hades has jumped in and getting kills as well. I am doing everything I can, but we still need to take down Phoenix. It is down. Now I can more easily walk around, and looks like we're gonna push. All right. So my team is pushing. We have against 3 players on the enemy team. And let's go ahead and see if we can get a finish here on the, and Scotty is going to go ahead, and we did get the finish on Scotty. Unfortunately, I just took too many Titan hits and it gave Scotty the kill. I took over 1,000 damage by that Titan. The Titan is so close, but it wasn't meant to be. Titan took down Nike.
We must forge ahead.
Bless me, guys. And the Zeus is trying to get away. So everyone is going to take a while to get up. It is a really late game at the moment, and my team currently has at least 8 seconds. That's when Hades is coming back up. And then the rest of us will slowly come back up after that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fill up my, level my relics, fill up my potions, and go ahead and grab a potion of power to get out there and hopefully give us some of that additional power and that additional cooldown that will help us so much more in this fight. My team is not pushing back. They are holding. Enemy team is pressuring. Kuzenbo came in again with an ult. Our Zeus counter-ulted, and now our Hades has ulted as well. The Morgan pushed us out, so we weren't able to get as much damage as we could. And then I'm going to ult. The Kuzenbo's going to get the finish, and the Cuckoo, unfortunately, is going to take out the Zeus. So now it is just us tanks yet again. They have taken down the enemy. Ooh. Where are you going? Where are you going, Cuckoo? Where are you going? I'm going to go ahead and chain Cuckoo. And you got to finish off on the Kumbhakarna. And now I'm in a precarious position. I need to walk through Cuckoo's ult to get out a little bit. But he is low. He is so low. If he pushes up, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to take him down. And let's go ahead and, and finish him off. Now I'm going to try to get back and do some work and help the Nike out. Yes, that was awesome. The Yao Kong tried to finish off the Nike, and unfortunately my blink put me in the position, so he took me out instead. I'm going to go ahead and drop some abilities and to try to help out Nike, and then kind of back up My ult's up, so maybe I can ult and go ahead and proc Pridwin again to get that much needed shield so I can survive a little bit longer. I'm stuck on these minions. I need to get around. Yeah, I was where the enemy team was pressuring us right there. Fortunately, it was only Kuzenbo. He's so low, guys, and yes, the Zeus took him down. Zeus is running after the enemy team. The Zeus now took down the Yao Kong. I'm gonna try to drop this wave so it's mostly done by the time my team gets here. The Hades is in and trying to get a finish off on the Scotty. The Scotty with the Aegis, but still went down. And here is Morgan Le Fay. Let's go ahead and finish her off as well. Good finish for us there. And then now let's go ahead and keep the Cuckoo in this place. If let's see, he's gonna ult on top of me. No, even if he did not get a chance to pull it off. Now the Phoenix is ours. We can take this. We have 8 whole seconds if we want to try to take out the Titan. I think we can. It's currently at 80% life. I'm gonna go ahead and try to ult the Kuzenbo out. He's gonna ult to go CC immune. Let's see if I can stop the Yao Kong. Give my team time. And yes, I was able to stop him. My team was able to finish off the Titan, and we were able to get the win out of that. It was a little heavy right there. We did not have the finish. We definitely had the kills, but we had such a hard time taking objectives. And that's kind of how it plays when you're playing with a team comp that's not good at one thing. You really shine in one area, but not others. That typically doesn't always lead to a win, but in our case, today, it did. I want to thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed that, please give me a like and subscribe, and leave me a comment to let me know what you thought about the game. And if you'd like to get notified next time I upload a video, please go ahead and smash that notification bell. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, have a super day, all.